You wrap your arms around your dog. It feels like the most natural thing in the world. To you, it is love. But somewhere in your camera roll, there is a photo of you hugging your dog. And if you look closely at that photo, your dog is quietly telling you something most people never notice. Here is what a hug actually feels like from your dog's side, and how to tell whether yours is one of the few that truly enjoys it. This is the channel where we decode what your dog is really thinking, using science instead of guesses. Nobody taught us this, so none of it is your fault. Let's just look at what the evidence says. Let's start with where this idea came from. A psychologist named Stanley Coren went through a couple hundred photos of people hugging dogs and scored them for stress. In roughly 8 out of 10, the dog was showing at least one clear signal of discomfort. To be honest with you, that was an informal review of internet photos, not a controlled study, so treat the exact number carefully. But what he found lines up perfectly with how dogs are built, and that part is not in dispute. Which brings us to the real reason. Dogs are built to run. When a dog feels threatened, their first and best defense is not to fight. It is to create distance. Move away, slip out, get space. That option is the thing that makes them feel safe. Now think about what a hug does. 2 arms close around the body, the dog is pressed against you, and in that moment, their escape route is gone. Even from someone they love, even for 2 seconds, the body registers being trapped. It is the same reason many dogs hate being held still at the vet, or squeezed by a stranger, or cornered for a bath. The restraint itself is the problem, not the person. This explains something owners find confusing. Your dog can adore you, follow you room to room, sleep against your legs all night, and still tense the second your arms close around them. Being close by choice and being held in place are 2 different experiences for a dog. So when a dog goes very still in your arms, that stillness is usually not bliss. Remember what we said about freezing. There is a second layer, and it is about language. Hugging is a primate thing. We are wired for it. Humans, chimps, and other primates hold each other as comfort and connection, and it comes to us without thinking. Dogs have no equivalent. In dog language, putting your limbs over the top of another dog's back and holding on is not affection at all. Between dogs, it reads as a claim, a challenge, or rough play. It is one of the more socially loaded things a dog can do. So we take our most loving gesture and hand it to an animal for whom it means something completely different. It is a translation error, repeated in millions of homes every day. So how do you check your own dog? Look at the face. Go find one of those photos on your phone. In a dog that is uncomfortable, you will usually see at least one of these. The head turned away, the whites of the eyes showing in a crescent, ears pinned flat, a tongue flick across the nose, a yawn that makes no sense, a tight mouth, a lowered head, a paw lifted awkwardly, or a body gone completely rigid. A dog that is genuinely fine looks different. Loose body, soft eyes, relaxed, open mouth, weight leaning into you rather than away. Once you know these, you cannot unsee them, and old family photos suddenly read very differently. Now the important exception, because this is not a rule about every dog. Some dogs genuinely do enjoy being held, dogs raised with gentle handling from puppyhood, dogs with certain temperaments, and dogs who have built years of trust with one specific person can learn to find it comforting. The key word is one specific person. A dog who melts into your arms may still be deeply uncomfortable when your friend, your child, or a stranger does exactly the same thing. Tolerance is not general, it is earned individually. So the question is, never do dogs like hugs. It is, does this dog right now like this from me? And there is a simple way to ask them. It is called the consent test. Pet your dog gently for about 5 seconds, then stop completely and take your hands away. Then watch what they do. If they lean back into you, nudge your hand, or move closer, that is a yes. Keep going. If they stay where they are, look away, walk off, or go still, that is a no, and it is the most polite no they have. Do this with hugs too. Loosen your arms and see whether your dog stays or leaves. A dog that chooses to stay is a dog that is comfortable. A dog that slides away was tolerating you, not enjoying you. It takes 5 seconds and it turns affection into a conversation instead of something that just happens to them. So what do you do instead when you want to show love? Most dogs love a slow scratch on the chest or the side of the neck, done from the front where they can see your hand coming. Sit on the floor and let them come to you. Lean against them side by side, which is the closest thing dogs have to a hug of their own. Play, walk, sniff, share space quietly. Those are the things a dog reads as we are together. And save the full hug for the dogs who have clearly told you yes. One last thing, and it matters more than all the rest. Teach this to your children. Most dog bites to children happen in the home from a familiar dog, and a large share of them happen around the face while the child is hugging or leaning over the dog. The dog almost always gave the quiet signals first. Nobody read them. So teach kids to pet the chest and the shoulder instead of wrapping arms around the neck. Teach them that a dog walking away is allowed to walk away. And never leave a small child and a dog together unsupervised, no matter how gentle that dog has always been. Reading these signals is not just about being a kinder owner, it is the thing that keeps everyone in the house safe. Your dog is not rejecting you when they slip out of your arms. They are just answering in a different language than the one you asked in. Learn that language, and every bit of affection you give actually lands the way you meant it. If this surprised you, share it with someone who hugs their dog every day, and tell me in the comments whether your dog is a hugger or not. I will see you in the next one.